Slashing damage. One of the physical damage types, just like bludgeoning and piercing. Slashing is cleaving, cutting, dicing, slicing, carving, maiming, dismembering as a result of these attacks. Weapons that deal slashing damage include the hand axe, sickle, battle axe, longsword, glaive, great axe, great sword, halberd, scimitar, whip, and there you go. There are no slashing range weapons, but many slashing weapons can be two-handed or kind of covering your standard weaponry. Natural weapons like claws and tails, like the Kokiri talons and tabaxi claws, also deal slashing damage. Spells that deal slashing include Blade Barrier, Cloud of Daggers, Wall of Thorns, and Wrath of Nature. A very short list, but magical slashing is always useful when you can get it. And then, of course, there's some spells that enhance, physical damage, like Hunter's Mark. Again, there are many enemies who are resistant to physical damage types like ghosts, elementals, fiends, fae, etc., swarms, so on. I believe there might be a single enemy out there with piercing vulnerability, but there's no enemies that I've encountered that have any vulnerabilities to slashing. It's one of the it's so common that it's something that is never a weakness. Piercing and slashing are more commonly resisted than bludgeoning because they can be silvered and things like that. As well as some lycanthropes and of course being resistant or immune to damage type that isn't piercing or slashing. Some oozes are immune to slashing, having a reaction to split in two when hit by a slashing damage attack. It's very flavorful. Enemy natural weapons like claws and actual weapons like blades, of course. Abilities that are related to the slashing damage in terms of player options include Slasher Feet, which can grievously wound an enemy on a crit, leaving them at disadvantage, leading to that gauges and cuts that slashing weapons leave. The Beast Barb's Claws deal slashing. Some subclasses get resistant to physical damage, like the War Cleric and Oathbreaker. A way to enhance physical damage is very common as well. Slashing is one of the most potentially flavor-rich of the physical damage types. Bludgeoning is limited to more gritty types. Piercing is super straightforward, pun intended. And slashing is common, but in a good way. Link spin attacks, meaning slashing. Move sweeping uppercuts with your weapon. Flurry of strikes, cuts, swings. Just any anime Swords character, basically. This is Sean from Dodeca Dungeon, signing off.